Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a trying out AliExpress makeup products video. So today we have the Here's B2UT. I still don't know. This is the Elixir oil. It's meant to have been derived from an actual volcano, of which I am a little bit cynical about. I don't see men or women deep in the volcano getting elixir to be able to put into skincare. Do volcanoes even have an elixir? Like, I don't know. I'm no expert about volcanoes, so I just feel like you would have to pay a lot more for a product that was derived from a fucking volcano. I mean, who wants to go into a volcano? No one. Would hope that if anyone did, they'd get a lot of money, but then actually, oh shit, I just dropped it. Actually, I watched this really interesting documentary on mica, which is a powder that gets put into a lot of kind of highlighters or eyeshadows, and it gives that appearance of, you know, kind of a radiant shimmer. Oh my gosh, like when I watched how mica was actually because I can't think of another word, how it was actually got, because it's a natural product, how it's sourced. Oh my gosh, like that's the right word to use. But I watched this documentary on how they use child labour to get it, and they send young kids into caves, like really, really dangerous environments to get it, and it just made me completely changed my view on mica, and I thought I need to stop buying products with mica in. That's a complete side note, which I didn't plan on mentioning, but I did, and I will leave the link to the video that I watched down in the description. It's thoroughly interesting. It's sad. It really does kind of change your view on, like, you know, where some makeup may come from. I think it's a really, really important watch if you are a fellow makeup junkie, you know. But anyway guys, I didn't want to bring the tone down because I know that that's like a really, really sad thing to think about. So we're going to be trying out this Elixir oil. I also have a beautiful holographic lip gloss from Handaiyan, and we're going to be trying out one of the pigment shimmer eyeshadows. Oh, I'm just thinking, does this have mica in it? And if it does, can I use it? I don't know, like, I don't know if this does or not. Like, there's no way for me to really find out. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I might be ridiculous here. I don't know, but I feel like, well, I've got it now anyway. So the damage is done. So, although, is that right? Oh my gosh, I'm having a major issue with this now. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I feel like I need to check all my products for mica. I think I'm just going to put it to one side for now, and I'm going to find something else to use on the eyes. But we do also have a beauty blender that I got from AliExpress. This is a fake, it's not real. It's fucking huge because I did run it under water for a little bit, so it's giant. I don't think I've ever seen a beauty sponge go as big as this. I mean, really, I approve of your largeness. But I'm going to go ahead with the Elixir oil by Here's to Beauty. So I'm going to give it a really good shake. Shake. You know what? I was a little bit disappointed with this product before I even put it on my face, which is quite the achievement. But I was expecting this was going to be black because it comes from a volcano. I thought it would be definitely like black, but it's not. It's got a kind of yellowy golden kind of colour to it. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on there, and a little bit on there, and a little bit on there, and a little bit on... Oh shit, oh fuck, oh it's gone in my hair guys, and on my pants. Okay, right, anyway guys, so this, oh my god, it's got the craziest smell. It smells like, not like volcano, I don't know what that smells like, but it smells like hazelnuts. Like if you have a hazelnut latte, like that's exactly what it smells like. It's actually really nice and unique. I've never smelled a product quite like this before. It's going on nicely, but it's actually quite a thick oil, and I don't know, it might sound like really strange me to say it sounds like a thick oil, but you know, a lot of oils are very thin and like liquidy. This is actually, it feels very thick, and The smell is so overpowering. Like, it's so strong. I just can't emphasize how strong it is. I feel like if I come close, you're actually going to be able to smell it. I like the smell. Well, I liked it first, and now I'm changing my mind very quickly. Oh gosh, guys, but it's actually feeling really comfortable, like, going on. But I can definitely feel it. You know what I mean? You know what? I should probably have checked this, really, because I just assumed that this would be okay to go underneath makeup. So before I go ahead and apply my foundation, I'm just going to check that this is is okay being a base. Like, I don't want to force it to be a base if that's not what its, main thing is. Oh, it's not feeling great on my face now, guys, like it was at first. I was enjoying the whole massaging it in moment, but now it's on, I'm kind of like, oh, I feel a little bit like claustrophobic in it because it's so freaking thick. But let's have a look. So what is it? It's if I type in Elixir, and the smell, guys, the fecking smell of this is actually, it's really strong. Like, it's so strong. Okay, it definitely does say that it can be used as a primer underneath your makeup, which is great. I'm just trying to see if there's any more info on it, but there is none really. But yeah, it definitely is a primer. So I am happy to proceed, apply my foundation. I am going to be using the fake beauty blender today because I want you to see how well it works. I would definitely say that it feels so similar to genuine beauty blenders, but if anything, like this one, it just feels a little bit squishier. And I would say, like, I've not had a real beauty blender in so long because I'm a budget bitch and I just cannot afford them. They're totally out my price range. I feel like this has gone bigger than an average beauty sponge. I don't know, if you buy beauty sponges, could you let me know? I'm just going to grab my snazzy little headband because I don't want my hair getting any greasier than it needs to be with this fucking elixir on, Oh, guys, the smell of hazelnuts is really making me feel a little bit nauseous right now, but I'm going to try and move past it, even though it feels like the smell is getting stronger by the second. I'm going to apply actually one of my favourite foundations from AliExpress, and it is this one by Miss Rose. This is the Purely Natural Foundation. Do you know what? I love having my desk here. I love being able to, very professionally just swing round and grab what I need. I just feel like, yes, I have made it. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this foundation using the fake beauty sponge, and I just pop a little bit on there. This foundation is absolutely fantastic. If you're a fan of a more kind of dewy, radiant foundation, I think you would love this. Just one thing to mention though is that it doesn't have much coverage. Oh shit, my earring's fallen out. Look, guys, can you believe it? What the fuck? What's happened there? Like, these earrings are from AliExpress and I really love them. But, oh no, she's fine now. Oh my gosh. What happened there? We just don't know. It does have a very kind of a light coverage to it, but I just love its radiance. It just makes your skin look so healthy and I just love it. So this beauty sponge is so good. Like, I would definitely recommend it. I know that there are so many different beauty sponge brands out there, but this is really good. Like, this is a really, really good one. It's super affordable. They don't last as long as, Beauty Blender or, a Juno or Real Technique sponge, but they're so cheap. Like, this one cost me £1.26. And yeah, it just does the job perfectly. I feel like this primer underneath is definitely like making my skin look so oily right now. And I know it's not the foundation because I've used this foundation loads and loads of times, and even though this foundation is definitely a more kind of radiant, dewy foundation, it does not take you to this level of dew. Like, it just doesn't. So I mean, I don't know, maybe if I applied a little bit too much of the elixir on, but what I will say on a positive note is that the foundation is going on beautifully, and I do feel like it's sitting nicely on top of the primer, although all I can see right now is my face. looking the oiliest it's ever looked. Guys, I hope you're not laughing right now. I hope you're not laughing. I know it's kind of funny. It is. Oh my gosh, like I've never looked this oily. Like I have never. Just never. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah. So, yeah. I don't think that this primer is going to work under foundation. Like, I just don't. Do you know what? I wish that my illuminating primers would work as well as this primer and just make my skin look so glowing gorgeous, but they just don't. I always find that whenever I'm wearing like an illuminating primer, as soon as I put my foundation on, you just lose any of the illumination from the primer, which is why I believe that liquid highlighters as a base or illuminating primers, I just think they're an absolute con, because you just cover them up anyway, unless you're using a super light foundation, of course. But yeah, with this primer, I do not think that it's probably going to be the best underneath your foundation, because I just think that it's just too oily. It's too oily. Like, this is me right now, guys. Like, this is she looking so oily. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually try and powder this whole situation down a little bit, just to try and not be so fucking shiny, honestly. Okay, so in an effort to try and counteract some of this oiliness from my face, I'm going to go in with a setting powder and a massive feck off brush, just to try and just control the shine, because oh my gosh, just I'm lost for words right now. It's just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no, it's still there. Like, if you have dry skin, I feel like this could work really, really well, because my face definitely does feel supremely moisturised and hydrated. And I feel like, you know, if you've got dry skin and dry patches, you may not mind having this level of shine. But for me, someone that has, I'd say like combination skin, although actually no, I wouldn't, I'd say normal skin, because I don't really have much dryness anymore, but I do have a bit of oiliness. I feel like this powder definitely has helped a little bit in our battle to try and eliminate some of the shine, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to try and find some kind of eyeshadow that we can use that does not contain mica, and I'll be right back. Okay, so guys, I have discovered this eyeshadow palette that I got ages ago from AliExpress. It doesn't have any branding or any name upon its person, so I will find out who she is and I will put the name like down here so that you can see. So I got this a while ago and I've yet to try it, so I thought today would be like the perfect opportunity. So this palette has a row of mattes, a row of shimmers, and then a row of glitter, so I feel like you've got everything that you could ever wish for within this palette. So I'm going to begin today with this beautiful pink shade here. Okay, so guys, I have finished the eye look and I I am so impressed with this eyeshadow palette. The shadows have exceptional pigmentation. They were really, really easy to blend and apply. I thought that the colour family was so beautiful in here. You've got lots of kind of richly warm, dual toned shades. I love the fact you've got mattes, shimmers and glitters. I just think, could we ask for any more? I just don't think so. I really, really love the look actually. So I'm really pleased that, oh shit, do you know what I've just realised? I completely forgot about my mica ban because I didn't use this single eyeshadow because I was worried it had mica in it. And then by the time I kind of picked this out, I think I'd forgotten that. See, this is why I can never be vegan, guys, because I'd be like, okay, I'm vegan, and then just like the next day I'd just be eating cheese. So does this contain mica? And I'm going to bet it does. Oh yes, yes it does. It's the second ingredient. Oh my gosh, and I hate myself right now. I hate myself right now. What a dick I am. What a dick. So guys, I love this eyeshadow, but please don't buy it because it's got mica in. What a dick I am. Going forward, I'm going to have to be really, really careful. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm never going to buy mica again or use a product that contains mica, but that documentary just hit me hard, so hard that I'm still using products with mica in. But I don't know, I need to look more into this. I mentioned about the documentary just like in passing, and then I said I'm not using anything with mica in, and then all of a sudden I'm tucking into a palette that has fecking mica in it. So that's me, guys. That just sums me up right there. Okay, anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do my mascara, my brows, and then we're going to finish off today's video with the beautiful holographic lip balm. No, it's not. Lip gloss. This is from Handaiyan. So I will be back in fact. Okay, so I am back. I did the rest of my makeup. I absolutely love the eye look. It just reminds me of a Turkish delight. I don't know if in other parts of the country, what the feck? I don't know if in other parts of the world outside of the UK, if you have Turkish delights, by the way, you are not missing out on anything, but it definitely reminds me of a Turkish delight. So I'm going to finish off today's video with trying the holographic lip gloss by Handaiyan. This is what she looks like. They've got loads and loads of different shades. I believe that I may have tried one before, but I just thought this looks so captivating. I wanted to give it a go, although I do definitely think like I've tried one of these before. So to begin, I thought I would just try it on bare lips, and if we feel like it, we could maybe try her on top of another lip product. So they do sell this in lots of different shades as well. Oh my gosh, look at her. Oh my gosh. So she's pretty like green and gold. She definitely got that kind of duochrome kind of glitter look going on. She's super glossy, which I know is what you'd expect in a lip gloss. Okay, so here we go, guys. Wow, just wow. Guys, she looks so good. Like, I don't really necessarily think she's the most like everyday wearable, like subtle, just make your lips look better kind of lip gloss. But if you want something super spectacular, she is gorgeous. Can you see her? She's just full of tiny little glitters, but not like shitty little glitters. These look like really, really beautiful, like micro glitters. She's got this kind of beautiful, like mint green / gold. Just such a beautiful wet look sheen, and I don't feel like I need to apply her on top of any other lip product because I think she looks sensational all by herself. She feels really, really comfortable as well. She doesn't feel sticky or kind of gloopy or anything. She also has a little bit of like an apple scent. I really liked her. I really like this, guys. I would definitely recommend you give these Handaiyan lip glosses a go because, oh my gosh, entranced with your majestical being, really. Okay, so guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I really, really hope you've enjoyed it. I have really, really enjoyed making it today. I feel like my face like doesn't feel that bad. I know that I definitely still look extremely oily. I've not put highlighter on today because I thought I don't fucking need anything else to make my face look shiny or glowy today. I don't know if this Volcanic Elixir is really kind of set up to be used underneath foundation unless you have super dry skin or you want to look super oily, which I don't imagine like most people would really want to look super oily. But I believe that maybe just as like, you know, skincare, it could be okay, although it still does feel quite heavy. So maybe if you wanted to just put it on like in the evening just for an hour or two, but even then it doesn't feel the most comfortable upon the face. Here's to Beauty did bring out I think 4 or 5 other like versions of this. I know they've got a rose gold one, they've got a green and a purple that look very similar to the Versailles oils, so I would definitely be intrigued to try one of those. As for this one, I don't really like it. Like, I feel bad saying that, but I don't really like it, so I'm just going to say it. Anyway, I'm going to go leave you to the rest of your fabulous day. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you again in the next one.